Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, is moving on from her challenging marriage to Kody Brown and pursuing the future she has always imagined. Having grown up in a polygamous household, Meri and Kody both felt compelled to live in several marriages. Meri was just 19 when the couple were married, and they took on two more wives, Christine Brown and Janelle Brown, over the course of the following 5 years. However, when Robyn Brown, the fourth wife, joined the family, Meri and Kody's relationship took a turn for the worse. Kody was able to marry Robyn and adopt her 3 children after Meri made the difficult decision to legally divorce him in Sister Wives Season 8. Even though Kody and Meri were still spiritually married, their already shaky relationship suffered emotionally as a result of the divorce. As Meri saw Kody's marriage to Robyn succeed, their love grew stale. Meri ultimately decided she had had enough after years of conflict. Following the announcement of her divorce from Kody in early 2023, Meri has concentrated on taking back her life, which includes operating her bed and breakfast and starting her own company, Worthy Up. Meri is moving as part of her ongoing search for a new beginning. Meri declared it was Moving Day on Instagram in February. The accompanying image showed a man giving the thumbs up and Meri grinning in front of a U-Haul. In addition to tagging Brandon Stone's account at PapaBrandon1005, Meri included the hashtags New Beginnings and Mystery Man. Fans were thrilled about the possibility of Meri and Brandon developing a new romance, but it seems their bond is only platonic. On Meri's photo with Brandon from December 28, 2024, at Blondie Wright wrote, "Sorry all, the hashtag Mystery Man is mine." Meri may not have moved for love, but she still seems excited about the changes that lie ahead. Meri and Kody are fighting in court over their Flagstaff property, so her move comes at a crucial moment. Kody bought the property, called Coyote Pass, when he was married to Christine, Janelle, and Meri. Meri and Janelle still own the land, but following their divorce in 2021, Christine sold her share back to Kody. The former family fought over the property as they rushed to pay it off in Sister Wives Season 19. Kody kept his ex-wives in the dark about what would happen to the property since he wouldn't talk to them. He managed to pay it off ahead of schedule, but he wasn't sure if he wanted to sell or keep the land. In an attempt to recover their investments, Meri and Janelle were forced to sue Kody. Meri's desire to further remove herself from the property is understandable given the increasing stress. Meri left her destination a mystery even though she teased the unidentified man in her photo. Meri most recently operated Lizzie's Heritage Inn, a bed and breakfast in Parowan, Utah. But Lizzie's closing for renovations in August 2024, so it makes reasonable that she would use the opportunity to travel and experience a different environment. Prior to relocating to Flagstaff, the Browns had previously resided in Utah, Wyoming, Montana, and Las Vegas. Meri just hosted a Worthy Up summit in Las Vegas, however, she hasn't disclosed her exact destination. The family lived in the city until relocating to Flagstaff in Sister Wives Season 13, and Meri has numerous connections there. But given Meri's desire for a new beginning, it's probable that she's looking for a new location unrelated to her previous polygamous existence. Meri's fresh start will help her let go of the burdens of her marriage and ultimately achieve the independence she so richly deserves as she battles to break away from her bonds with Kody. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, has finally come to terms with her value. Thanks to Kody, she overcame many obstacles in her life, and now she is at last headed in the right direction. Kody's first wife was Meri. Although they were spiritually united and had a child together, their relationship was never happy. He made her feel horrible and disregarded her all the time. At one point, Kody even threatened to treat Meri badly for the next 20 years. Thankfully, though, Meri soon left him. Since Kody was forced to wed Robyn, he and Meri first got divorced in 2014. Their spiritual union remained intact. Because of their spiritual connection, Meri was reluctant to leave him, but she did it in the end. She left him after more than 30 years together. Meri distanced herself from him spiritually as well. Meri has since moved on and even found a new partner. Sister wives. Kody calls Meri a friend after accusing her of drifting away from him. Kody is a despot who used to be in charge of the Brown household. That is, until his 3 wives permanently left him and began new lives. During a Sister Wives episode, Kody accused Meri of evolving over time. He went into detail about how the reality star would hide herself from him despite their marriage. Over time, their marriage's intimacy waned, and Kody held Meri responsible. But Kody recently revealed that he views Meri as a friend. Although they have parted ways, they will eventually reunite. Sister wives. After Brandon Stone entered her life, Meri Brown accepted her value as a person. Sister wives star Meri Brown experienced a lot in her life. Now that she has moved over the trauma, she is seizing every chance. On social media, she recently posted a video about going to a summit. The summit is about accepting her value, taking charge of her life, and starting over. Panelists included Meri and other luminaries, and it's wonderful to see Meri at last focusing on her own development. Christine had already moved on with her life and married David Woolley. Janelle has launched a new company and is working on herself. Conversely, Meri has also found a man. She posted a picture of herself with a man named Brandon Stone on Christmas 2024. He was her Christmas miracle, she said. She told him she was moving recently and showed him a picture. Although it's unknown if they plan to move in together, the couple did appear content. As she discussed the conference, Meri appeared to be in a good mood. It was an incredible honor, she said. There will be 5 other women on stage with Meri. It is a completely free virtual summit. Fans should join it, she said. This life-changing event was especially created with you in mind to help you embrace your worth, Meri continued. Meri went on to say that everybody can take charge and reinterpret success according to their own standards. The summit will be held there for 2 days. On February 19, 2025, to start. Meri posted a screenshot of it on her Instagram account as well. The following session will take place on February 20th. Fans of Sister Wives sent Meri their warmest regards and best wishes. Star of Sister Wives with Kody, Meri's life was challenging. Despite being married to him for more than 30 years, she was never comfortable. She was tortured by her husband, who she shared with all the other wives. In 2014, Kody separated from Meri in order to legally wed Robyn. Later on, he even adopted her first marriage's children. But Meri was still bound to him spiritually. The first person to leave the Brown home in search of a better future was Christine. Meri and Janelle followed her example and departed as well. After giving love another try, Christine and David Woolley are now blissfully married. Janelle wants to concentrate on her profession and is contentedly single. In contrast, Meri is still searching for love. She briefly dated Amos after splitting from Kody, but their relationship did not work out. Is Brandon the right man for her then? Sister Wives. Meri says Kody threatened to treat her horribly for 20 years in retaliation. Fans of Sister Wives are aware of Kody's tendency to be petty over trivial matters. While they were relocating to Vegas, Meri told her friend Jen that Kody had vowed to treat her horribly for the next 20 years. She was stunned by this statement. Kody clarified that since Meri had treated her badly for the first 20 years of their marriage, he would also treat her badly. He claimed that Meri was mean and hard to live with, so he would treat her the same way and do nothing to improve their relationship for the next 20 years. Is Brandon Stone Meri's endgame in Sister Wives? Meri Brown's romantic history has consistently been a hot topic of conversation. There was no longer any spark between her and Kody. She was even described by Kody as challenging to live with. Meri briefly dated Amos Andrews after they split up. The romance ended, but they made the announcement far too soon. Meri has brought a new man into her life. On Christmas 2024, Meri posted her first picture of herself with Brandon. She described him as a Christmas miracle and added that she is happy with him and that he is her mystery guy. This seemed like an announcement of a relationship. For several months after that, she remained radio silent about the romance. Meri recently tweeted a picture of herself with Brandon and announced that she was moving. Meri did not specify whether they were moving together or to a different location. Still, the pair appeared content. After Kody, who has been with Meri for months, this is the first man. The two might be sincere about one another and even have a future together. Will he be Meri's last resort? Fans hope that things don't end the same way with Brandon because of the bad taste left by her previous brief affair with Andrews. Meri responded to a fan who said that Brandon is a wonderful man in the comments area. Meri wants her portion of the Coyote Pass property and wants to break up with Kody. This is the final thread that ties her and Kody together. Meri might discover her soulmate in Brandon, just like she did with Christine and David. Fans want Meri to find her soulmate and be happy no matter what. Keep checking TV season and spoilers for the most recent Sister Wives reality TV updates. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, is currently attending a summit that aims to help her accept her value, take charge of her life, and start again. Meri had to put up with a turbulent life for a number of years as one of Kody Brown's 3 ex-wives. She finally had enough and left Kody to go out on her own and pursue happiness, along with Christine Brown and Janelle Brown. While Janelle recently bought a property and Christine is already married to a new man, David Woolley, Meri's dating status has been the subject of much conjecture throughout Sister Wives Season 19. In a recent Instagram video, Meri declared that she had been given an incredible honor, that is, to present at the Reflection Summit. She also mentioned that she would be giving a presentation with 5 other ladies who assist others in discovering their own worth. This transformative event was specifically designed with you in mind, to help you embrace your worth, step into your power, and redefine your own success on your own terms, Meri stated. The Sister Wives star went on to say that there is no charge to attend the virtual conference. The Reflection Summit will be held over 2 days. Meri posted an Instagram story of a computer screen showing her and 5 other ladies on a video conference as part of the summit on February 19th, the first day of the event. Incredible tips shared tonight, she captioned the photo. I'll see you tomorrow. February 20th from 7 to 8:45 p.m. Central Standard Time is the last day. Many admirers expressed their joy at Meri's being given the chance to speak at the Reflection Summit in the comment section. Meri's ability to talk at the Reflection Summit demonstrates the significant personal growth she has had since splitting from Kody, particularly now that she has the option to give back and teach others. Because of her exceptional experiences, Meri has the capacity to positively impact the lives of others, even if it is just one person. She seems eager for the second day of the summit, and it sounds like the first day went well. Now, Meri is still developing even though she has the knowledge and insight to motivate others. Meri is a work in progress, just like everyone else. It is likely that she will be able to get knowledge from both the attendees and her fellow presenters. As she continues to create a new life for herself, any small piece of information or insight that can be helpful will be priceless. Recently, Meri announced that it was moving day by posing with a man. She included a hashtag to identify the individual as a mystery man, but she didn't say whether or not he was a love interest. However, she did respond to a fan in the comments area who expressed concern that the tabloids would take advantage of this vague update on her life. Given that Christine is married and Janelle has stated that she is done dating and getting married, this has led to a great deal of conjecture over her dating life and whether or not she is in a relationship. Meri is making an effort to live her best life in spite of all the rumors and conjecture. Through self-worth gatherings like the Reflection Summit, she will continue to better herself and others. The Sister Wives star is blazing her own trail on this world, and it's leading her in the precise direction she desires. Sister Wives. Meri Brown's shocking new living situation proves she's moved on from Kody Brown. Is she ready for a fresh start? Introduction. Hook. In one of the most surprising and jaw-dropping turns of events in Sister Wives history, Meri Brown has made a bold move that proves she's finally ready to leave Kody Brown and her past behind. After years of emotional turmoil, tensions with Kody, and the breakdown of her marriage, Meri has made an astonishing decision that marks a new chapter in her life. Is Meri Brown truly moving on from Kody, or is this just another phase in the ongoing saga of the Brown family? Teaser. Meri Brown's decision to change her living situation has left fans in shock. Could this be the final straw that proves she's done with Kody Brown for good? As Meri embarks on a new journey, the reality of her relationship with Kody hangs in the balance. With rumors swirling, is she truly ready for a fresh start, or is this just a desperate attempt at reclaiming some semblance of control in her life? Chapter 1. Meri Brown's turbulent relationship with Kody, the road to change. The breakdown of Meri and Kody's marriage. For years, Meri and Kody's marriage has been on the rocks. From emotional neglect to Kody's strained relationship with Meri compared to his other wives, their connection has been a point of contention for both fans and the Brown family. What led to this point, where Meri has finally made the decision to move forward without Kody? Meri's loneliness and desire for independence. Meri has spent much of her time on Sister Wives feeling isolated from the rest of the family, struggling with her place in the marriage. This chapter explores the deep emotional toll Kody's lack of attention and affection has had on Meri and how she's been quietly yearning for freedom and independence. Meri's past struggles with Kody and the other wives. Meri's relationship with the other wives, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, has been fraught with tension, jealousy, and emotional distance. But as she watches Christine and Janelle walk away from Kody, something inside her snaps. Will she follow in their footsteps, or has she found another way to redefine her life without him? Chapter 2. Meri's new living situation, the ultimate game changer. The bold move. Meri Brown's new living situation has left fans speechless. No longer living under the same roof as Kody, Meri has chosen to start fresh, making an empowering decision that signals her desire for independence. Where is Meri living now, and how does this change her relationship with the rest of the Brown family? The move is as bold as it is necessary, and it proves that Meri is taking control of her future. Meri's new space, a symbol of freedom. In her new home, Meri has created a space that's all her own, free from the drama and emotional weight of her past relationship with Kody. The changes she's made to her living space speak volumes about her desire to redefine who she is outside of her marriage. This chapter takes you inside Meri's new world, showing her determination to embrace her personal growth and autonomy. Meri's happiness and empowerment. For the first time in a long time, Meri seems genuinely happy. She's been spotted enjoying solo activities and spending more time with friends and family, suggesting that she's embracing this new chapter with open arms. Could Meri finally be putting her emotional baggage behind her and focusing on herself for the first time in years? Chapter 3. What does Meri's fresh start mean for Kody? Kody's reaction to Meri's move. Meri's new living situation may be the most definitive sign that she's finally ready to cut ties with Kody for good. But how does Kody feel about the changes in their relationship? Is he secretly relieved, or is he devastated by her decision to move on? This chapter examines Kody's reaction to Meri's bold step and whether he's prepared to let go of their complicated marriage once and for all. Meri and Kody's strained relationship, the final straw. Over the years, Meri and Kody have had countless conversations about their failing marriage. But has the new living arrangement become the breaking point? Did Kody ever truly care about Meri, or is he too absorbed in his relationships with Robyn and the other wives to notice her need for change? This chapter dives into the pivotal moments that led Meri to her breaking point. Meri's strength in the face of criticism. For years, Meri has been the subject of criticism, both from Kody's other wives and from the fans of the show. But with her new living situation, Meri is defying expectations and proving that she doesn't need to rely on anyone, especially not Kody. Will Meri's decision to leave Kody behind lead to more freedom and personal growth, or will it expose her to further heartbreak? Chapter 4. Meri's relationship with the other wives. How does this affect the family dynamics? The impact on her bond with the other wives. Meri's decision to move away from Kody could drastically shift the dynamics within the Brown family. While she may have been isolated from the others for years, will her new living situation make her closer to some wives and more distant from others? This chapter explores how Meri's choice to carve out her own life might impact her relationships with Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. Christine's support for Meri's decision. Christine Brown has always been open about her struggles with Kody and she recently made her own exit from the marriage. Could Christine's departure serve as inspiration for Meri's bold move? This chapter looks at how Christine's decision to leave Kody might have helped Meri realize that she too can find happiness outside of her marriage. Janelle's perspective, will she follow suit? Janelle Brown has been vocal about her own frustrations with Kody, but could Meri's move encourage her to take the same step? This chapter looks at Janelle's potential next move and whether she might seek a similar fresh start. Chapter 5. Meri's personal growth, a journey of healing and self-discovery. Focusing on her own happiness. For years, Meri's identity has been tied to her relationship with Kody and her role as a wife in a polygamous marriage. But now, with a fresh start, Meri is rediscovering who she is outside of that dynamic. What new passions and goals does Meri have for her future, and how is she building a life that is uniquely her own? This chapter explores Meri's personal growth journey as she embraces her independence. Meri's business ventures, finding success on her own terms. Meri has always been an entrepreneur at heart, and now, without Kody in her life, she's putting more energy into her business ventures. Whether it's her involvement in LuLaRoe or her plans for new projects, Meri is showing that she doesn't need anyone to define her. This chapter dives into Meri's entrepreneurial spirit and how she's charting her own path forward. Meri's relationship with fans, connecting on her terms. Meri's new living situation has sparked a flood of support from fans who admire her strength. As Meri grows into her own person, she's connecting with her fans in new and meaningful ways. This chapter takes a look at how Meri's evolving relationship with her followers is helping her heal and move forward. Chapter 6. Will Meri's fresh start be the end of her marriage with Kody? The final separation. What's next for Meri and Kody? With Meri's bold decision to redefine her life, it's clear that the marriage with Kody is nearing its final chapter. But does this mean that Meri and Kody are officially done? Will their separation lead to a legal divorce, or is this just a symbolic move for Meri? This chapter dives into what the future holds for Meri and Kody's relationship. Meri's freedom. What does the future hold? Meri's fresh start has opened up new possibilities for her, both personally and professionally. What lies ahead for her now that she's taken control of her own life? Will she find love, success, and happiness without Kody, or will she continue to struggle in her quest for independence? A new beginning for Meri. Is she truly ready for what's next? This chapter explores the possibilities that Meri now faces. With Kody out of the picture, she's free to pursue whatever her heart desires. But what will this new chapter look like? Is Meri truly ready to embrace this fresh start, or will she always be haunted by the past? Conclusion. A fresh start, a bold future. The final reflection. Meri's bold move marks a new era. Meri Brown's decision to change her living situation is more than just a practical move, it's a statement. She's done with the past, done with Kody, and done with being tied to a marriage that no longer serves her. Fans are left wondering, is Meri finally stepping into her power, or will the shadow of her past always linger? One thing is certain, Meri's journey is far from over, and the future is hers to define. Sister Wives. Meri Brown finally realizes her self-worth after new BF Brandon enters her life. Is she ready to embrace a new chapter? Introduction. Hook. In a shocking turn of events, Meri Brown of Sister Wives has found someone who's helping her rediscover her self-worth, her new boyfriend Brandon. After years of emotional neglect and frustration in her marriage with Kody, Meri is finally embracing the love and respect she deserves. But will Brandon's entry into her life be the catalyst for a completely new Meri, or will the baggage of her past hold her back from true happiness? Teaser. Meri has spent years feeling emotionally invisible in her polygamous marriage with Kody Brown. But now a new man has entered her life, and Meri's world is completely transformed. As she begins to realize her own value and self-worth, can Brandon help her find true happiness, or will Kody's shadow continue to loom over her every step? Chapter 1. Meri's struggle with self-worth, a look at her relationship with Kody. The emotional toll of Meri's marriage. Meri Brown's marriage to Kody has been fraught with emotional neglect, jealousy, and feelings of being less than her sister wives. Over the years, it became clear that Meri had become emotionally invisible in Kody's eyes, often neglected and left to fend for herself. But what led Meri to stay in such a toxic relationship for so long? This chapter dives into Meri's struggle with self-worth, looking at the moments when she felt most invisible and how Kody's treatment of her slowly chipped away at her confidence. The love triangle, feeling left behind. Meri has always been in the background when it comes to Kody's affections. With Robyn, Christine, and Janelle receiving more of Kody's time and attention, Meri often felt as though she was fighting a losing battle. This chapter explores Meri's internal battle as she faced the constant emotional tug-of-war in her marriage, watching Kody prioritize his other wives while she was left to question her own value. The breaking point. At what point did Meri finally come to terms with the fact that she needed more than what Kody was offering her? This chapter looks at Meri's breaking point and how she finally realized that she deserved more than just crumbs in her relationship with Kody. Chapter 2. Enter Brandon, the man who sparked Meri's transformation. Brandon's arrival, a new beginning for Meri. When Meri met Brandon, everything changed. The emotional connection and the validation Meri received from him seemed to awaken something inside her, a realization that she wasn't invisible, she wasn't just the other wife, and she was deserving of love and respect. But who is Brandon, and what makes him different from Kody? This chapter takes a closer look at Brandon's role in Meri's life and how his presence has completely shifted her outlook on herself. Brandon's support for Meri, a boost to her confidence. Where Kody fell short, Brandon stepped in with unwavering support and genuine affection. For the first time in years, Meri felt seen and appreciated. How did Brandon's encouragement and admiration for Meri contribute to her growing sense of self-worth? This chapter explores the ways Brandon's involvement has reignited Meri's confidence, helping her to remember who she truly is beyond the confines of her marriage to Kody. The new Meri, embracing her independence. As Meri begins to embrace the love and validation she receives from Brandon, she starts to see herself in a new light. This chapter delves into how Meri is redefining herself, finding new passions, and stepping into her own power as she realizes her worth outside of the polygamous dynamic she's been stuck in for so long. Chapter 3. The reawakening of Meri. Is she finally free from Kody's shadow? Meri's journey towards self-realization. For years, Meri struggled with her identity in the shadow of Kody's other wives. But with Brandon's entrance into her life, she's discovering her true potential. This chapter explores Meri's self-discovery as she begins to embrace her worth and let go of the self-doubt that held her back. Breaking free from Kody. Will Meri leave the polygamous marriage? Meri's new relationship with Brandon has sparked questions about her future with Kody. Will she finally break free from the chains of her polygamous marriage? This chapter speculates on Meri's potential decision to leave Kody once and for all, as she gains the strength and confidence to live life on her own terms. Meri's emotional growth, finding strength and self-respect. This chapter focuses on how Meri's emotional growth has been catalyzed by her new relationship. As Meri learns to value herself, she's becoming stronger, more independent, and more self-assured than ever before. Can she continue on this journey of emotional healing, or will Kody's emotional neglect continue to haunt her? Chapter 4. Kody's reaction. How does he feel about Meri's new relationship? Kody's jealousy and insecurity. As Meri begins to find happiness and validation outside of her relationship with Kody, how does Kody react? Is he threatened by Meri's newfound strength, or does he try to hold on to her out of fear of losing control? This chapter explores Kody's potential reaction to Meri's transformation, examining how he might feel about her developing relationship with Brandon. Meri and Kody's final struggles. Can they heal? Despite Meri's growing self-confidence, Kody's ongoing emotional neglect and the tension in their marriage continue to create friction. Will there be an attempt to heal their relationship, or has Meri truly moved on from Kody? This chapter delves into the final struggles between Meri and Kody, as both are forced to face the reality of their relationship. Meri's empowering decision. Can she walk away for good? As Meri begins to understand her worth, she faces the difficult decision of whether she will stay in her polygamous marriage or walk away completely. This chapter presents a turning point for Meri, as she contemplates whether staying with Kody is worth sacrificing her newfound happiness and sense of self. Chapter 5. The Impact of Brandon's Love, How Meri's Life Has Changed. Meri's new confidence, the power of Brandon's love and attention have given Meri the courage to see herself as more than just a part of a polygamous marriage. This chapter explores how Brandon has helped Meri rediscover her passions, set new goals, and embrace her independence in ways she never imagined before.